Let's talk about Miss Heard versus Johnny Depp in the defamation suit that's been going on. That's been filling my YouTube algorithm with clips.
You know,
of the fucking...
everybody's got like a reaction or most shocking moments.
You know what though? Most of the support for Johnny Depp pre this trial has been coming from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It is the platform where people have been bringing information from the trial, and even when he tried to sue the Sun Times over there in the UK, it's been mainly like YouTube coverage.
I think they do have a like a Justice for Johnny Depp TikTok too. That's been kind of popular, but other than that, yeah, it's mostly been YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Like she's had mostly the American media, you know, and he has the internet for sure because all of it is Johnny Depp land. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just to be honest about my bias, I'm definitely a Johnny Depp fan, and I do believe that he was wronged in this situation. But even in that, I can realize that like the internet coverage is heavily slanted towards Johnny Depp, and that goes a lot towards public perception, which plays a role in these cases sometimes. So, especially because there's a jury. It's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a judge that's deciding this in a civil case.
A little weird.
But I mean, not all civil cases are handled by the judge. I wouldn't, if I was suing my neighbor for something, I wouldn't expect to have a jury trial.
Yeah, no. Especially, I guess, in a situation that's as high profile.
Or maybe you can request one.
Could be.
You have a right to request a jury trial.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. But let's go through some of the greatest hits of what is the wildest thing that you've heard that's coming out of these proceedings.
Amber Heard shitting in the bed?
Yes! Because it made me think of them the fucking Celtics fans shitting on Bill Russell's bed.
Yeah.
Yo. You gotta be in some type of mood, boy. You gotta be in some type of mood.
Yeah.
Shitting on the bed was wild. The running around the house painting all the mirrors in his blood was very eerie as well.
Well, I think, didn't he say it dried up and then he put his finger in the paint?
Fam, I don't care.
It's still wild. You're right.
Weird.
After sustaining an injury, deciding to do that is kind of weird.
It's still weird as hell. Like that was a little. But also, in that was the confirmation that Amber did injure him to make him lose his finger.
Yes.
Threw something at him. He tried to block it, and then he lost the tip of his finger. The doctor had a long time a couple days ago. Her the psychiatrist who. She diagnosed Amber Heard with
histrionic personality disorder.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, look. Regardless of how you feel about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, the premise that was laid down, the one that got Amber Heard speaking at the Women's March, that got her being one of the faces of Me Too earlier on when all that started kicking off in 2019 or 2020. Was that Johnny Depp was physically abusive to Amber Heard to the point of one time there being sexual assault.
Yep.
Right? That is the story that they perpetuated all of this off of. And based on that, he lost his employment at Disney. He lost his employment at WB. Though I think those things have since been worked out financially at least. But you cost him millions. Plus his reputation, plus future roles that he would have gotten based on that.
Yep.
Right?
And you haven't so much as lost really anything yet.
Well, now...
Yeah.
Now, we're learning that at very least, at the very, 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 very least, it was intimate partner violence, which I guess can go both ways. Right? Like, every bit as much as abuse that you're claiming to have received from Johnny Depp, it seems that we have plenty enough evidence to seem that it was given in kind. A cut finger, a bruised face, conversations about how people would not believe Johnny Depp if he went to tell on her. About how he was overreacting about the loss of the tip of his finger. Estranged relationships with Elon Musk, not estranged, but very comfortable relationships with Elon Musk and James Franco. Which I don't know if that has anything to do with the violence part. The most important parts to me are the points where he's able to prove that she was abusive towards him. Like, prove it. Recordings, pictures, all of that.
Yeah. Yep.
Because the premise that she tried to set out was that Johnny Depp was abusing her.
Mm-hmm. I also thought it was interesting that, you know, there was a lot of talk about, obviously, Johnny Depp's alcoholism and substance abuse issues that he's had in the past.
That was oh man, that story. The story about why he was on the plane?
Oh, I wasn't even gonna go there.
I'll go there because it was another nuts ass story. So Johnny Depp was on the plane with Amber Heard, right? After a long night of binge drinking, he tries to revive himself in the plane with some lines and a couple bottles of champagne to himself, right? He ends up like alcohol poisoned drunk. Like, they have to drag him off the damn plane, you know? And I guess he's texting Paul Bettany while the shit is going on, right? Or in the aftermath. And he was like, yeah, 3 bottles of wine down and a couple puffies or a couple puffs.
Yeah.
And then I have to wake up to the nagging wife or the nagging whatever. Right? It's just like, celebrities live crazy ass lives.
You know?
They live crazy.
Absolutely wild. I thought it was funny that he was talking about Marilyn Manson and how he had gave Marilyn Manson a pill to, like, basically shut him up because he was talking so much. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, Marilyn Manson is that much of a talker that you have to give him a pill to shut him up?
I wonder what he looks like, no makeup. He looks like more like Benedict Cumberbatch without a chin.
Yeah.
He looks like Cumberbatch without a chin. Yo, I'm not feeling the whole like KKK Amish vibe he got going on, man. But I'm also not a Marilyn Manson guy.
That's wild.
Now he just looks like a dad.
Considering how old he is, though.
How old is Marilyn Manson?
He's probably pretty old. He's probably at least mid-40s. Probably older than that, though.
He got that gouge going
53.
On. Ooh, getting up there. Yeah,
he's also from
Johnny
Canton.
Depp's almost 60. Johnny Depp's almost 60.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's also from Canton.
Get out of here.
Marilyn Manson's from Canton, Ohio.
You know what? That actually kind of reads. That reads.
I agree.
Trippie Redd, Marilyn Manson. That makes sense.
You know, they're raising a different breed out there.
Different. Something in the water. I want the truth to prevail over rhetoric. I want what's real to have an effect. Like, if Johnny Depp is losing job opportunities because of the violence that went on in his home, there's no reason why, now that it's verified from Amber Heard's side of the violence, that she shouldn't have some sort of repercussions as well.
Agreed.
It just only seems fair. You know what I mean? Domestic violence is domestic violence, regardless of who's perpetuating it.
There's actually a petition to remove her from Aquaman 2 that gained over 2 million.
2 million fucking signatures.
But,
2 million?
But you know what it is? It's because the Amber Heard situation is going on right now. There's a lot of press for it compared to our situation with Recast, where there's
also the whole skin complexion thing. Let's just be honest, man.
No, that definitely plays a part in it.
And it's also not just skin color. It's also easy to convince a whole bunch of male comic book fans to hate on a woman. And just,
I would agree with that too.
Unfortunate, but
and plus people like John
deserve it.
And people like Johnny Depp.
Yeah, people do like Johnny Depp.
So there's that.
But give us your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us what you thought. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.